approach to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the single back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Decision here very early. You're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in bus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. 7. Bringing it out, it's Ray. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time, looked for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Ray. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And Duke has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Lee. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. What a move. Makes one now miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll run it from the gun. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And in first down, they go right back to him. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
He goes sneak on second down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Going with the old counter run here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First and 10 play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Breaks free. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab. It's light. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Short pass finds the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big hit at the end, but they're going to a fresh set of downs.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the 1st down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
1st down here for this offense. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as he tries to avoid 3rd and long. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. On the run here. Lets it go. Pump over the middle. It's Lacy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
He's looking to scramble. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
And the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's King. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Lee.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He dumps it off to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critically down just to get everybody on the same page. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. It's reeled in. It's Lacy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. We'd love to see a game come down to the final possessions. And who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Grab down the middle. It's right. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Makes the catch. It's Lee. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold to the 3 points.
game. Can they punch it in and take a quick lead? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Vincent Porter looking to bring some pressure. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sure hands. It's Marsh. That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way tonight.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's McCulley. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now a crucial third down and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Somebody 1 or 2 a year, he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's right. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.